Yo, what's going on, y'all? Just wanted to talk about this topic real quick, just because it coincides with everything else that we've been talking about, including the 100 grams and then Drake going on live with that perverted streamer. Now, people are saying that 100 gigs could have possibly been a distraction from the streaming allegations that he was facing with that streamer Snow. Now, it's kind of weird, or what a coincidence, right? That this guy would drop three new fucking songs, leak three new songs when this streamer shit was about to pop out. Now, I don't think that it was a coincidence, but at the same time, I can't prove that, right? But this is something that Elliot Wilson had shared about the Instagram, about the plot twist Instagram, which is Drake's Finsta account, right? So if you take a look here, it says that Elliot Wilson had took to his Instagram to share that the plot twist had gotten an access had gotten a warning from Instagram, basically saying that the music that he was sharing was restricted to be put out here by UMG. Now it looks like Universal Music Group had put a hold on the music itself and told Drake that he can't fucking share music anymore, not without their permission. I'm not gonna let you put music out that's gonna prevent us from getting a bag. You know what I'm saying? So like they're basically saying, yo, why the fuck did you just share that music? If we ain't getting my split, then there's no way in fuck that I'm gonna let you share this music at all, bro. So Elliot Wilson needs to really choose a side here, honestly, because he was at the Not Like Us music video event, and then now he's like over here sharing this shit about fucking Drake's music being cut off by UMG. Like, UMG didn't like that at all. You're gonna share three fucking songs, one of them having 21 Savage and Young Thug, and then you're gonna fucking put that on the internet for free? I don't think so. Now, whatever backlash Drake faced, he probably just manned up to it and just accepted it because honestly, he probably felt like the 100 gigs is going to distract them from the fucking streamer that he was associated with. You know what I mean? Now, Drake's 100 gigabyte pulled up by UMG over copyright dispute, including new songs with Lotto and 21 Savage, and the housekeeping song that he was referring to in the Lotto track. He was referring to his housekeepers. And where was Drake chilling at with Ebony Prince? Fucking the Mark Hotel, where they have housekeepers. Now, I'm gonna make a separate video later on today talking about the housekeeper allegation with the song and with the things that Ebony Prince has said. I'm definitely gonna do a video about that shortly. Once I gather a little bit more information, because I just don't want to just talk about it like a random topic. I kind of want to do a little deep dive and see what extra stuff that I could find about that. But for right now, I think the best thing that I could say is that if UMG took this shit down, that means Drake dropped it without permission. Drake didn't have permission to do this, obviously. Drake isn't the type of artist that could just make music and just share it to the public. He is not a free artist. He is not the type of artist that could just drop a random song just for people to enjoy. I think the only song he did that was during the Kendrick beef, and it was just this shitty like cover of him making fun of Kendrick and Buried Alive. So it didn't really count in my eyes. Kendrick could drop 616 LA on Instagram. He ain't even put that on Apple Music. He ain't even put that on Spotify. He ain't even put that on shit. So like for him to be able to do that and then Drake unable to do any of that, it just really just shows you that Drake is just a puppet, bro. Like he can't even, like, the thing is that's frustrating about being an artist as big as Drake, and I'll be real for him for a second, is that like he can't like fucking go to like the internet and then share his music because he is tied like to this fucking industry, to the UMG, and like their splits. Like, you know, show me your splits. You know what I mean? Like what Kendrick said, you were signed to that was signed to who? You know what I mean? So one thing that came out of all of this too was Elliott Wilson actually really just playing both sides of the fence in a sense. Now, he went on a podcast with DJ Head, and I haven't heard this podcast yet. I still got to check it out too and see what other things that I could find. But Elliott Wilson always plays both sides of the fence, bro. And there's one little thing that he had shared. Look, he shared this: Lucian, drop, 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 drop. Yeah, and if you don't know, Lucian is what controls all these things going on. And then it says here, Lucian put his foot down and made him drop them legally. That's crazy, bro. Like, it's like you're like a dog on a leash for all the dogs. Man, that's just funny, bro. Nah, but honestly, man, I really do believe that that he's like a puppet, bro. Drake dead ass a puppet. But don't let all this distract you from what's really going on. And you know, and people were saying in the last video, you know, that whole plot twist, the whole 3 songs coming out and all that shit was just a distraction from what's really going on. From the Ebony Prince sharing the shit, from the streamer Snow being perverted and Drake being part of her streams, and also gifting her subs and buying her new equipment and sponsoring her in that way. Like, this is really just all going back to, but why don't you answer that though? Like, you know what I mean? Why are you dropping 100 gigs of content so that way we could look the other way? You know, you're even getting in trouble with your label because you want to make it seem juicy that this story matters more when there's another story that probably should be looked at twice as much. This isn't like a big deal, right? Like, if an artist shares music and then like his label gets mad and then they make him drop the music like a day later, like, it's whatever. It could have been solved. They're not gonna fucking drop Drake. But what matters is the timing. All this happens around the time where these allegations start coming up about the streamer that's perverted, and then you were on her stream and supporting her streams and buying her subs and buying her new equipment. Most likely is the reason why she's partnered with Kick. Like, so y'all tell me, is this a distraction? Is this legit? Or is it all just a coincidence? You get me? Like, let me know, bro. And why is Elliott Wilson on the fence like this, bro? Like, as I'm going through the stream, like, bro, he'll share Drake shit, he'll tease Drake, he'll share Kendrick shit, and then he'll go on an interview with DJ Head. But it is a useful information that he had shared that with us, you know? Like, but y'all tell me how y'all feel. Is this just a distraction from the real shit that's been going on behind the scenes, or do you think this all just happened all at once by divine time, I guess you could say? But y'all tell me how y'all feel, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace.